So guys, I came across this video on Instagram. Guys, I want you guys to just watch this video. Can you guys see what a mother is subjecting her child to? And tomorrow now, when this child decides to turn out to something else, the mother will start screaming. While you are the one that actually groomed your child, you are the one that is teaching this child. Now, at this young age, tell me why a reasonable mother will subject her child to I'm not even talking about the fixing of hair, you know, the nails. What is it for? Even if you feel like doing something to the child's nail, let it be painted. Just paint the child's nails and that's it. But you now fixing it and fixing her eyelashes, what is it for? Who is this child actually looking beautiful for? I want to know, because I don't understand some mothers. No wonder so many of those young girls of this generation is just something else. They have very terrible thinking. They have questionable character, and it's so sad that these things are caused by their upbringing and from their parents, especially their mothers. And I strongly believe that the mother of this child might probably be a single mother, or a young mom, or maybe someone that gave birth to a child at a very young age. Maybe she probably gave birth to this child when she was a teenager, because they are the people that always do something like this. You know, they ever pass them. Dear mothers out there, it is wrong, it's morally wrong, it's medically wrong for you to subject your child to this. And this is also why I'm totally against moms that braid their male child's hair. But I'm not here to tell a mother how to raise his or her child, you know. But for me personally, I am totally against it. I can understand if you're braiding your male child's hair if the child is between the ages of 3 months to 5 years. I can understand, because sometimes they don't like you know, bobbing their hair. They don't like you combing it. So for you to just keep their hair tidy, you just have no option than to braid it or pack it, you know, just to keep it tidy and make the child look good. I understand that part. But once the child is above 5 and you're braiding the child's hair, and the child is a male child, I'm totally against it. And it's not like I'm here to judge parents that braid their male child's hair. No, I'm not the kind of person that go about judging people or condemning people for the choices they have made. I don't do that, you know. Everyone is entitled to his or her own choice. But for me, I'm totally against it. And I hope moms out there can also understand and see these reasons with me. In this recent time, we have a lot of guys that have decided they are no longer guys, they want to be women. And the worst part is the society is already cheering them up and even helping them in this process and calling it self-discovery. And you as a parent now helping your child again to make the child feel it's okay to also braid his hair. You are encouraging that child without you knowing. Because tomorrow when the child grows up and decides to be a woman, what mouth will you even use and tell the child not to? Or which mouth will you use and condemn the child? When you groomed your child unknowingly by always plaiting his hair. So you don't even have the moral standard or moral right to tell that child not to turn to a woman tomorrow if he decides to be a woman. These are my reasons. And this society we are living in, they applaud it, they encourage it. So for you as a mom, you have to stand your ground and start teaching your child what you want the child to know, and start condemning those acts that those people out there are doing, you know. And which one of them is by cutting your child's hair? You as a man, you have to cut your hair. I know that a lot of moms do this out of ignorance, out of fashion. So ask yourself, is it even worth it? Why putting the child under pains? Why? When you can actually cut this child's hair, the child will still look so cute. There are so many beautiful boys' haircut styles that are out there. You can actually give your child nice haircut, you know, and still maintain that decency than braiding the child's hair, knowing fully whether he's a boy. It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm totally against it. But for me, I feel that is just enabling the child and exposing the child to homosexuality tomorrow. Yeah. Because if you check very well, a lot of these people that are gay today, it didn't just start all of a sudden. It started somewhere. Because from some of them stories, how they became gay, you can see that their parents actually played a huge role without knowing, out of ignorance. Some of them will say when they were small, their mom always wear them skirts. They will wear it and be dancing. They like wearing their mom's bra. They like wearing their mom's clothes, you know. You can see. And I believe that their mom, as of that time, they saw it as fun. They saw it as entertainment, you know. I can understand that kind of thing. And everybody will just find it funny and laugh over it and all, you know. But they don't know that that single act was grooming that child, exposing this child to homosexuality without the parents knowing. So a lot of things we do as mothers out of ignorance affects our children. It does. So the earlier you sit up and stand your ground and raise your child well, the better for this generation. Is something else. It's terrible. So you as a mother, you don't have to lose guard. You don't have to take chances. You have to sit up and fight the good fight by disciplining your child and making sure you inculcate the right morals in your child or in your children. So I used to see a lot of moms always defend that act. I just laugh because they are doing that out of ignorance. They are totally ignorant of what they are doing. Because I know most of them doesn't have any good reason why they are braiding their son's hair. Ask yourself as a mom that is braiding your son's hair, why am I braiding my son's hair? Ask yourself that deep question. If your answer is valid, then continue. If it's not, turn around and sit up and do the right thing. See all these guys that are gay, ask them their story and hear them. Then you will sit up as a mom. You will know that their parents contributed to the life they are living now without knowing. For them it was fun, it was just entertainment. They were innocent, they were just children. What do they know? So this is why I'm totally against this. I hope this helps a mom out there. I hope a mom gets to understand better and start doing the right thing. A mom out there and you're braiding your boy child's hair, I'm not judging you, no. Don't take this video personal. I believe you know why you are doing it. So if you think your reasons for braiding your boy child's hair is valid for you, so be it. Okay? If you also see reasons with me and you understand my own point of view, then you have to do the right thing. Sit up. This generation is something else, and we as mothers, we don't have to slack. We don't have to lose guard. We have to, do everything possible to raise morally sound kids. I rest my case. So from the news, this 12-year-old child was said to Kpai her cousin sister. As her cousin sister was sleeping, she managed to suffocate her cousin sister. And so from the story, it was said that she was having an argument with this her cousin sister about an iPhone earlier, before she managed to Kpai the sister as she was sleeping. And lucky enough, there was a camera that saw the whole thing. And the shocking thing about this thing is that she managed to clean the whole crime scene and also repositioned the cousin sister. That means after killing her, she discovered she was dead. She, tried to clean up the whole place and then repositioned her so that people will not know that she was the one that killed her. So you can imagine the kind of mind this 12-year-old child has. How did she even know how to, clean up her mess, clean up her crime scene? As in, the thing that is happening in this world now is so scary. Thank God there was a camera. If not, nobody would have believed she was actually the one that killed the said cousin sister. They would have said it's an adult. Maybe the adult is trying to, accuse the child wrongly, not knowing that it's actually the child that killed the cousin sister. This is just a wake-up call because the whole society is messed up. This is part of what I'm saying. This is why parents should sit up and raise their children well. This generation is messed up. So you cannot afford to lose guard. You need to sit up and raise your children well. Hey, this is so scary, and at the same time, it's a pity. May the soul of the dead rest in peace. And I don't even know what to say because it's a child that is involved. At this point, I'm speechless, I'm confused. May God help us and keep protecting our children. This is not ordinary. There is a force, a spiritual force that took over that child, that pushed this child to do this. This thing is not ordinary. That is why as parents we need to be prayerful. Always pray for your kids. It's not an ordinary thing because there is no how a 12-year-old child will have such mind. Okay, even if it's a mistake, how come she also has the mind to clean up the crime scene? That is to tell you that it's not ordinary. It's not. And again, we have to limit the kind of things our kids watch. Probably she saw it in a movie or something and she decided to try it out and it turned out this way. Because there's nothing you can tell me How did this 12 years old child have this kind of mind? It's well, oh, God help us. God help us, parents, to train our children well. Give us the grace. Help us to direct them on the right track and the right path of life. Help us to raise understanding kids with good moral standard that will be a blessing to the generation and not a curse. Kids that will not bring us shame and reproach, disgrace. In the name of Jesus, amen.